Hi there. My name is Brittany Lord and I'm the facilitator for the Remembering Our Babies therapy group. I hope this video finds you well. These videos are not meant to diagnose or treat mental health issues. If you find yourself having a mental or physical health emergency, please stop the video and go to your nearest emergency medical facility. You are here by no accident. However, you found out about these videos through maybe a provider or maybe a friend. We are so excited to come alongside you and to be able to help in probably what's considered to be the most difficult time of your life for you, yourself, your spouse, your partner, your family. We're doing that in 3 ways, and this is the 3rd year now that we've been able to do this. We're providing these videos as an experiential way for you to process all the emotions, thoughts, behaviors that come alongside with grief. Also, having every single year during usually the fall, probably around the 1st of November, we do a fundraiser, and there is amazing things for people, the whole family, to be able to enjoy together. Whether it be food trucks, a singer, tons of different activities and games for the kids to play. There's an amazing, huge raffle that everybody really enjoys. And then at the end of the evening, we take the steps that our babies never got to take, and we have a candlelight vigil. It is a very moving and very emotional time every single year, and more details will be coming in the next month or so. Another way we're coming alongside people in our community and beyond with the help of the internet is to be able to provide included, and that means that the funds that are raised by this group provides counseling sessions for those who find themselves part of a club, this club, which is so hard. So if you've lost a child due to infant death, miscarriage, or struggle with the pain of infertility, we are here for you, and you're a part of us now. This is not something that you wanted to be a part of, but we're so excited to be able to come alongside you. A lot of people will ask me why I got into doing this, and so every once in a while, once every year or so, I will remind everyone of my story. Not that someone needs to have experience in something to be able to help others. Plenty of people who are cardiologists don't have heart problems, right? But this is really unique. This is a grief experience really like no other. If you know, you know, as the kids say. So if you are watching these videos, it is definitely by no accident. And so I want to give you some information about my story. So in 2013, I gave birth to my 3rd child, Brock Lord. He lived for 23 days. We found out at 5 months gestation that he had extensive heart defects. He was born on May 28th and passed away on June 20th. Those 23 wonderful days that I got to spend with my little boy. He and his older brothers hit it off right from the start. I'll show you a picture. This is my little boy. Sorry for the glare. There's not a day goes by that I don't miss him, and I don't think about him, and I don't wish he was here. But one of the reasons that I got into working and having a specialty with fertility and grief over the loss of the child is because I know what this is like. Now, everybody's story is different, so we don't compare grief. You may have different background, you may have different circumstances, your child may have passed, or you experienced infertility in a different way than I did, and that's okay. We can talk about that, and we can welcome everyone's viewpoint. But I share this with my clients who've experienced this to let them know that I get it. I tell people that in school, the loss of a child has a whole separate chapter in the grief and loss textbook because there's nothing like it. Not that it's not very hard to lose a grandparent, a parent, a spouse, a job, your health. Those are all very hard things. But this is different. And unfortunately, like I said before, if you know, you know. So after Brock passed away, I knew that I needed to make sure that I let people know that they're not alone. There were so many times when I felt so alone. I felt so isolated, and I actually went to therapy myself and talked to over a year a hospice counselor who was able to help me so much. And I knew that I needed to specialize and to be able to, in counseling, be able to help people who go through the exact same thing, and to understand and to say, I've been there. Let me walk with you during this. So you're going to go through many stages, and you probably noticed those, of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, that's thoughts of if only or what if, depression, and that is exactly like it sounds, isolating, being lethargic, sad, crying, not really want to be around people, and even maybe coming to places of acceptance. Not saying that where you're at is okay or that you want to be there, far from it, but knowing that this is your new normal and finding a way to live through that. It sounds really far off, and depending on where you are in your grief journey, you may not even want to go there. You may not want to think about that. I talked to a lot of people, and myself included, during my grief experience, and it still happens. My son would have been 13 this year, and I still grieve at moments for him. But I tell people, sometimes when you notice yourself moving through the 5 stages of grief, however wonderful it is to know that you're healing and that you're moving through those stages, there's a part of you that feels like that you're letting your child go and you're walking away from him and her. And that's just something a parent can never even grasp. So we understand, we get it. I'm looking forward to getting to meet you, hopefully at our fundraiser, and hopefully through those included counseling sessions. Please look us up. Please comment on our YouTube page that we'll be posting this on. Please look us up on Facebook, Remembering Our Babies Therapy Group. We'd love to partner with you. Take care and have a good day.